Hello everybody, this is the Hellenic Wiccan. I'm back with another video. Oh, yeah. I just had okay, I'm just repositioning myself and everything. Okay, so today's a very important video, and I hope you guys have been enjoying my life during COVID-19 and everything. I've been enjoying making those videos and being in my nightgown in all of them because I need to be in my nightgown, I need to be comfy and everything. Okay, so first of all, I want to let everyone know that I did order my statues and their accompanying tables, and my little mini altars are going to be in the living room. They're going to be for Artemis, Athena, and Zeus. So everyone wants to know. And so when those come in, I'm actually going to be showing them off. This is going to be, I'm going to show these new altars off when I get both the statue and the table. So just to let you guys know. All right. So today's an important day for me as a Wiccan, and that is today marks 5 years. Now, I'm not talking about independent Wiccan. I'm talking about Wiccan. Plain and simple. Wiccan. So what happened was I told you guys about 2 weeks ago when I revamped my channel about what led me to Wicca. 5 years ago on this date, I went and I was walking to Burger King. My mother was in her appointment, and I didn't realize that 5 years later she would be gone, or under 5 years later she'd be gone. And so I was walking to Burger King to get myself something to eat, and I just stood there in the parking lot, and I was saying to myself, I'm kind of like, I don't know where I'm going in life. I was doing heathenism and all that type of stuff, and I really don't know where I'm going. I was 35, I had turned 35. I was getting close to being 35 and a half. And I was like to myself, really, I really need to get back into something that I'm familiar with, something that feels like home to me. It's kind of one of those weird things that just pops up in your head and you have no idea where it's coming from. And so I decided to come back into Wicca. This meant practicing it. Didn't matter if Mama didn't like it. Practicing it. I managed to keep her from finding out. And now that I am an independent Wiccan, just like I'm an independent follower of the Greek gods, I find that this is a date that I can openly talk about and say, yes, I have been back in Wicca as a Wiccan, not as an independent Wiccan, for 5 years. So it's a big thing for me, and it was a real big. I was really nervous about the idea of coming back into Wicca, openly practicing it, or at least try to openly practice it. And I created all these inventive ways to practice it without her knowing. And thing about with her was that she was starting to get, a couple years later, she was starting to get I don't want to get out of bed and all that type of stuff. And I should have guessed those were the first signs that her body was shut. Her body was not, she was not going to last. She wasn't going to beat my grandmother in age when she passed away. So with that being said, to me, the idea of religious freedom, the ability to practice your religion without worrying if you're going to get in trouble or whatever is so important. It is so important because I know what it's like to have unsupporting parents. I know what it's like to have a parent that does not want you to be practicing your religion. And it hurts because you have to go through this. And I think the benefit, and I'm not going to say this with like, oh, it's awesome that, I was denied the right to practice my religion. But you you get this understanding of how precious this freedom is. It's also precious to be able to successfully leave your home and everything. So with that being said, I didn't have a purple candle. I had white candles, so I lit those. And I thanked the Lord and the Lady. I thanked, the god Apollo and the goddess Artemis for their blessings. Definitely Apollo for the fact is that I'm not in the hospital. I don't have COVID. And just really thinking long and hard about where am I going to go at this point in my life. And I'm just really, really excited and really happy that I'm now free to practice my religion and I'm free to be who I am. So today's a great day. Hope you guys have an awesome one. And until next time, be blessed.